everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a brown smoky eye with a wing liner. I took some inspiration from Kim Kardashian-West, as this is quite a eye look that she normally wears, quite matte and a small wing liner. If you'd like to see how I created this, don't forget to keep watching and don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. So I'm first going to start off by taking my Collection Lasting Perfection in the shade She's 6, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid and carving out my eyebrows. And I'm just going to use a small flat brush like this to carve them out. So I'm first going to start off by using my Morphe 25B palette, and I'm going to start off by taking this warm brown shade here on a fluffy brush and just running that through my socket. To darken the outer V, I'm going to take this brown shade here and just apply that on the outer section, creating a small wing. And then on a eyebrow brush, I'm going to go into this shade here just to define the wing. On a flat brush, I'm going in with this shade here, and I'm just going to apply that over this area here to lighten it up. And then I'm going into this shade here, and I'm just going to darken up the inner corner here. For the skin, I'm first going to start off by taking my Revolution Conceal and Fix Primer, and I'm just going to use a synthetic brush like this to apply it all over the skin. For foundation, I'm taking the Primark shade Honey and the Primark foundation in the shade Ivory, and I'm going to mix them both together to create my shade. As I'm doing a full coverage look, I want this to be quite thick, so I'm going to apply quite a lot of foundation. And I'm going to mix those together with my Morphe flat brush. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face. To conceal under my eyes, I'm taking the Collection Lasting Perfection again, and I'm just going to apply this a small dots under my eyes, on my forehead, chin, nose. I'm just going to blend that all together. I'm then taking the Colour Pro Conceal and Contour palette, and I'm going to take this cream shade here and just apply that all over my contours. For powder, I'm taking my Revolution translucent powder, and I'm just going to use a sponge and bake under the eyes. And then I'm going back into my eyebrow palette, and I'm going to take this shade here, and I'm just going to define my brows more. Whilst this is still setting, I'm going in with my Bare Minerals contour palette, and I'm going to take the one shade on a small brush, and I'm just going to chisel out my cheekbones. And then to bronze the face up, I'm still using the same palette, and I'm going in with the shade number 2 Blend on a big fluffy brush like this. I'm just going to wipe under hair away. On a small fluffy brush like this, I'm going to take the one shade and just contour down my nose. Back onto the eyes, I'm going back into my Morphe palette, and I'm going to start off by taking this shade here and running that below my bottom lash line. And then to deepen up the lower lash line, I'm going into this shade here, and I'm running really close to the lashes. To add a bit of depth here, I'm going to just take this shade here and just run that in my socket here. For my waterlines, I'm taking a Rimmel London Soft Kohl eyeliner in brown, and I'm just going to run that through my lower and top lashes. For mascara, I'm just using the Revlon Dramatic Definition mascara. I'm now going to pop the same mascara but on the bottom lashes. For the inner corner here, I'm just going to go into my Profusion palette and I'm going to take the shade Light Highlight here and I'm just going to pop that into the inner corner. For blush, I'm taking my Primark blush again in the shade In the Pink and I'm just going to apply that onto my cheeks. I'm then going to set my face using the Sports Fix by Revolution. Then I'm going into my Profusion palette again and taking the highlight in the shade Innocent. Taking my fan brush and just applying a small amount of highlight onto my cheeks, my forehead, on my nose, and a bit on the forehead. For lips, I'm taking the shade Tan by Barry M and I'm just going to line my lips. And then taking my Barry M Swell lip gloss.